City Work Clustering (CWC), a recommended scheme for the new normal to reduce human congestion in Metro Manila and support against COVID-19. Sequence of presentation: current state, desired state for the new normal. GAP: strategies to achieve the desired state. CWC significant effects. Current state. Metro Manila is the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic in the Philippines, with 16 cities and 1 municipality having an estimated population of 13,923,452 as of 2020, with a very high density of 21,000 square kilometer. Presently, day by day there is an alarming continuous rising of confirmed COVID-19 cases due to human congestion. Thus, at present there is no vaccine yet and specific antiviral treatment being discovered by scientists worldwide. Desired state: the desired state of this study is to slow down and reduce the contamination, to continuously flatten the curve, and to safely adopt the new normal condition during the strategic shift and beyond. GAP: the identified gap to achieve the desired state is the inadequacy of existing systematic framework for human decongestion. Strategies to achieve the desired state. Considering that one of the identified mitigations on the spread of COVID-19 is to avoid congested areas and physical distancing, which is the very essence of community quarantine, CWC is very timely. Now, as we are fully aware of the present threat being brought by the deadly and rapid spread of COVID-19, as we realized and understood to change our ways of society's behavior and beyond, several strategies were identified to achieve the desired state, such as to adopt an enhanced systematic and sustainable human decongestion scheme to slow down and reduce the spread of COVID-19 and the adherence of physical distancing. However, how can we attain these strategies? This can be attained through adoption of the City Work Clustering (CWC) scheme. Strengthen and encourage synergy, solidarity, and greatest concern. Henceforth, Metro Manila will be clustered into 3 clustered cities based on population, density, and land area. Likewise, we'll implement different schedule of working and non-working days. The 11 cities will be designed to be on simultaneous working days, while the 6 cities are on non-working days, Saturday and Sunday, or weekend mode. Please see attached matrix. Population, land area, density, and traffic volume per city. Recommended scheme for working days per clustered cities except for academe teaching staff. Considering that the 16 cities and 1 municipality are clustered into 3 clustered cities, Cluster 1 will work from Wednesday to Sunday, where their Monday and Tuesday will be their weekend in the new normal. Cluster 2 will work from Saturday to Wednesday, where their Thursday and Friday will be their weekend in the new normal. Cluster 3 will remain to work from Monday to Friday. Considering that there are only 7 days a week and working days must be 5 days within a week and required to work 8 hours per day, we cannot do otherwise but to have one day to have a simultaneous working day, which is Wednesday. Why Wednesday? Because based on the analysis of urban traffic patterns, WM traffic concluded that Wednesday often show relatively flat daily traffic flow profile compared with Monday and Tuesday. Key and Simmons, 2005, concluded that traffic volumes are higher on Thursdays and Fridays, compared to Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Hence, it is appropriate to select Wednesday to have a simultaneous working day for all the cities in Metro Manila. Comparing the old normal versus the new normal. In the new normal, only 11 cities will work simultaneously, while the 6 cities are on their non-working day, Saturday and Sunday, or weekend mode. However, for the old normal, the 17 cities are working simultaneously, which greatly contribute human congestion that will result to rapid spread of COVID-19. Recommended scheme for academe teaching staff and student school days. To further attain human decongestion, it is a must to cluster in the school days from grade 1 pupil up to the students from the graduate studies, where grade 1 and 2 will have to have school days from Wednesday to Sunday, where Monday and Tuesday are their weekend days in the new normal. Grade 3 and 4 will have to have school days from Saturday to Wednesday. Thursday and Friday are their weekend days in the new normal. Grade 5 and 6 will remain to have their school days from Monday to Friday. Grade 7 and 8 will have to have school days from Wednesday to Sunday, where Monday and Tuesday are their weekend days in the new normal. Grade 9 and 10 will have to have school days from Saturday to Wednesday, Thursday and Friday are their weekend days in the new normal. Grade 11 and 12 will remain to have their school days from Monday to Friday. First year and second year college will have to have school days from Wednesday to Sunday, where Monday and Tuesday are their weekend days in the new normal. Third year and fourth year college will have to have school days from Saturday to Wednesday, Thursday and Friday are their weekend days in the new normal. Fifth year college and graduate studies students will remain to have their school days from Monday to Friday. Considering that Wednesday is simultaneous school days shown in the scheme, this can be strategized by assigning grades 5 to 6, grade 11 to 12, fifth year and graduate studies as their research or study from home to ensure non-congestion in the school, thus maintaining physical distancing. CWC significant effects. There are several significant effects in CWC scheme which are sympathetically and very responsive to the new normal, such as human decongestion, because almost a third of working and student population will be systematically decongested. Citing an example, if the total population of workers and students in Metro Manila is 9 million, considering that it will be clustered into 3 clustered cities, ideally a third of its population, which is 3 million, will be systematically decongested. However, granting that there is a margin of error of 0.05%, which is 150,000, therefore, there are still 2,850,000 that will not simultaneously go with the workers and students in the 2 clusters who will work and will go to schools. Good impact to health, comfortable travel and mass transportation, better peace and order management and low terrorist threat level were also identified as very significant effects. Vehicle decongestion is the most correlated significant effects of CWC to human decongestion, considering the fact that nowadays, the travel of people is always dependent to the usage of vehicles. Study shows that 79% of vehicles on the road are private vehicles, and yet, 70% of people moving on the road are taking public transportation. Henceforth, planners are counting the movement of cars instead of focusing the movement of people. Hence, adoption of CWC is very essential. Other identified significant effects are less travel time, less value of time lost due to delay, fuel cost effective, less vehicle operating cost, less greenhouse gas emission, productive workforce, and the Philippines can save at least 3.5 billion every day. It is good to emphasize that the CWC scheme is also designed to reduce the degree and perceived numbers of affectation to be brought by imminent natural and human-induced crises such as spread of virus due to human decongestion, earthquake, the big one. God forbid, considering that if an earthquake happens during daytime, a certain cluster will be spared from focus for major rescue because of less students and workers in a specific area, as there is always one cluster composed of 6 cities on a weekend mode within a week. This situation is the same as true if there is a mass transport strike and flood due to bad weather, monstrous traffic along major thoroughfares, especially EDSA, and further. This will also reduce the existing inadequacy of school classrooms. Thank you. To God be the glory. Synergy, solidarity and greatest concern are the key words. By Anahan to Heels 1. City Work Clustering, CWC, Mother Plan Audiovisual Presentation.
With reference to the article of Philippine Daily Inquirer written by Richard Mamuyak on August 28, 2016, states that in the Philippines, you can add to the list traffic congestion in Metro Manila as another sure thing we experience every day. MMDA reported 326,504 vehicles pass through EDSA every day. 12,000 to 15,000 of them are buses. In 2015, LTO-NCR recorded a monthly average new registration of 14,783 multi-wheeled vehicles and 14,940 two-wheeled units. The statistics disclosed by Senator Subiri is enlightening. There are 2,300,000 317,204 registered vehicles in Metro Manila. Vehicle density is 3,643 per square kilometer, much higher than Singapore or Tokyo. And the volume of vehicles plying EDSA is estimated at 520,000 per day in both directions, over and above the capacity, which should only be 288,000 per day in both directions. The three rail lines LRT1, LRT2, and MRT3 combined also serve more than 1.3 million commuters daily, who have to put up with anxiety at the thought their ride could get derailed due to some glitch or system error. According to the Japan International Cooperation Agency, traffic congestion cost the Philippines 2.4 billion pesos every day in 2012. If remain unsolved, our country could lose 6 billion pesos daily by 2030. The National Center for Transportation Studies explained that the costs of traffic are based on several factors. Among them are value of time lost due to delay, fuel costs, vehicle operating costs, impact on health, and greenhouse gas emission. An average Metro Manila resident, mostly working people traveling to and from their office, spends 1,000 hours a year in traffic and wastes as much as 28,000 hours of his economic life. Wasted productivity hours amount to a monetary value that could be used for other things, such as earning extra income or spending more time with the family.
The City Work Clustering for Metro Manila Traffic Decongestion Program is an additional strategy to the Unified Vehicular Volume Reduction Program, the scheme to solve the traffic congestion in Metro Manila. The scheme is to cluster the 16 cities in one municipality in Metro Manila into 3 clustered cities to have a non-simultaneous and different working and non-working days. The idea is to assign 5 working days for each clustered cities, choosing 5 successive working days to include Saturday and Sunday. Figure 1 shows Cluster 1 to have non-working days on Monday and Tuesday. Cluster 2 will have non-working days on Thursday and Friday, as best illustrated in Figure 2, while Cluster 3 will remain to have non-working day during Saturday and Sunday, which is shown in Figure 3. Figure 4 shows simultaneous working day for the 16 cities and 1 municipality. Considering that there are only 7 days a week, we cannot help but to have 1 day to let the 16 cities and 1 municipality to work simultaneously. However, based on the research of Wagermer's WAM Traffic, concluded that Wednesday often show relatively flat daily traffic flow profile compared to Monday and Tuesday. Kay and Simmons, 2005, concluded that traffic volumes are higher on Thursday and Fridays compared to Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Hence, selecting Wednesday to have a simultaneous working day for all the cities in Metro Manila. Utilizing Saturday and Sunday as part of working days instead of utilizing only a simultaneous working days from Monday to Friday for the 16 cities and 1 municipality of Metro Manila will result a great impact on the reduction of volume of vehicles and people going to work, school, and other places of convergence in each clustered cities. At any given day within a week, there are only 12 or 11 cities working simultaneously, while the 6 or 5 cities are on their non-working days vis-a-vis to 16 cities and 1 municipality working simultaneously during weekdays. The following are the huge effect of city work clustering for Metro Manila Traffic Decongestion Program. Number 1. No daily simultaneous going to work, school, and other places of convergence of the inhabitants of clustered cities within 16 cities and 1 municipality, which will eventually result on the reduction of vehicles. The clustering of cities, each cluster having a different non-working day, generally resulted in a good variation, given that the annual average daily traffic volume in Metro Manila is 4,074,661. About 13.61% of the total vehicles regularly flying in Metro Manila were considerably reduced during Mondays, 18.15% during Tuesdays, 11.31% during Thursdays, 15.09% during Fridays, 5.06% during Saturdays, and 6.75% during Sundays. Likewise, traffic volume during Wednesdays will remain the same, considering that there is no changes in the working days. The following are the added effects: vehicle decongestion, human decongestion, less travel time, higher water pipe pressure, low electricity consumption, high internet speed and mobile phone speed connection, higher police to population ratio, low terrorist threat level, less passenger to PUV and LRT MRT, less greenhouse gas emission, productive workforce, less fuel consumption, reduction of vehicular accidents, less value of time lost due to delay, fuel cost effective, less vehicle operating costs, good impact to health, can save at least 2.4 billion every day. To measure the actual degree of effectiveness of this strategy, this can be evaluated through simulation based on a scheme for at least 1 month. On the exercise of the emergency power given to the President by the Congress, definitely a numerous construction of roads, flyovers, and bridges will simultaneously be done. Thus, traffic congestion is highly expected. Applying this scheme will surely help ease the traffic throughout the metropolis.